Today I want you to ask yourself this question. Whose dream is this? Is it your dream? Is it my dream? Is it your boss's dream? Your specific person's dream? The 8 billion people's dream? Whose dream is it? Your answer should be that it's yours. It's always your dream. If it is your dream, then you have the free will to decide what the dreamer is experiencing. You have the right and the free will to identify with the version of you for whom and through whom a specific dream is playing out, aka a reality, a life experience. So anytime you get confused or you get sad and discouraged or feel like nothing works or feel alone or feel, like I said, if you feel conflicted, contradictions, I want you to ask yourself this question. Whose dream is it? Are you living in someone else's dream? Or are you creating your dream, your version of the dream? When you start to get comfortable with that, you'll find easy alignment into the version that you desire to be. There have been some questions about desires and people wanting to change their desires or not desiring things anymore. Watch my video on challenges where I talk about how I lost desire for something. And a lot of my desires that I set out to manifest just weren't there anymore. And how I found myself back into the version of me who was back in that desire, in that timeline where my desires that I initially desired were back and were going to play out for me. It's okay when you're learning this knowledge to feel completely, feel completely different for a while, because first of all, just learning the basic foundational knowledge breaks down a lot of walls and breaks down a lot of old belief systems right off the bat. You see through a lot of illusions, and things that are around you at present start to look different. People start to look different, and you get scared or you begin to dislike them and you feel lost. That's okay. It's just a bunch of assumptions and belief systems that are no longer there, that were keeping the illusion intact. Now, what happens is when you begin to learn this knowledge, if you are to go beyond all the versions, all the identities, all the multiverses, all the awarenesses, all the yous and the thems, behind all of that remains only pure consciousness, remains only I am. It's a moment for you to take a look and recognize yourself for who you are. The only way I am can know and experience itself and be aware of itself is through an experiencer, aka you, the physical vessel. But then I am is experiencing itself through you, through multiple yous, through everything, everyone, everywhere, all at once. So once you've taken a look at yourself and you know that only I am exists as the absolute and the only reality, then you can come back into an awareness, an identity, a version of you in the multi-world, whatever. That person has desires. You must desire in order to dream, in order to conduct and play out your life. Even if you say that I don't have desires and I want to become a monk, that is also a desire, a form of desire. Okay, existence cannot exist without something. There's always something playing out. If you say you don't have the desire to eat something, you'll still desire to eat something else in its place, so to speak. Okay, so I want you to remember this one thing. Whose dream is it? Is it my dream, your neighbor's dream, your colleague's dream, or is it your dream? Be very sure and clear every morning when you wake up whose dream you are waking up into. That will keep you and help you stay in alignment and stay focused on your version, your timeline, your desired world. Whether that includes a version of specific people or not, that's totally up to you. And yes, you will see them the way you want to see them. Like I said, you can do anything you want, such as affirmations, scripting, putting up Photoshop images, anything to convince your brain or make your brain aware of what it is you desire. Knowing conviction comes first, then comes the stuff. So comparing it back to a nightly dream, the form of lucid dreaming, there's always a dreamer, and once the dreamer recognizes itself as the dreamer in the nightly dreams become easier, malleable, under their control. That's lucid dreaming. This is nothing but your lucid waking. So treat it the same way. It is your dream and your dream only. In your dream, someone else could be president of your world. Whatever you see displayed on the outside on the 3D doesn't matter. This is your dream. The more you focus and establish your dream, your conviction, the outside has no choice but to follow. Because the outside is not independent of you, it is not a power source, it is not outside of your awareness. It's a lot of powerful stuff. Work on your foundational beliefs and concepts, your truths. Always start with, I am all there is. I am the person who I wish and desire to be. Always, now. From there starts your dream creation. You're always dreaming, you're always creating. So far it might have been unintentional, unconscious, autopilot, based on whatever beliefs 10 years or 5 decades of advertising and movies and TV and gossip and people around you supplied you with. You just adapted and accepted a whole bunch of truths and beliefs and assumptions along the way. And they're just as easy to drop like a hot potato. So always remember, whose dream is it? When you're in the middle of confusion, contradiction, take a second and ask yourself whose dream it is. And you'll be back on track. Any questions or comments, leave them below and I'll talk to you in the next video.